Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I haven't been on social media at all day except for this morning. I've been running around doing a bunch of errands. Got a lot of stuff done. So I am going to bring. Oh, by the way, thank you again. I get so much love on these reels, and as much as I want to do a singing one like every night for you, as you have requested, which is funny. I'm getting like requests. As much as I want to do one every night, maybe there will be a time that I will do one every night, but it's not right now. That's for sure. Sorry about my hair. My hair is just a mess. Anyway, but thank you for the reels. But I do have some really good ones coming up for the next few days, so stay tuned. And so I'm excited about those. So again, thank you again. If you're not seeing my reels, maybe go to my profile, check them out, because not a lot of people are seeing my reels in Facebook. But I'm trying to post a lot more reels than just posts. So hopefully you see them. Hey Sharon, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So tonight I want to talk about 3 types of love. This is a very simple one. 3 types of love. The first type is the if type of love, which means if you, then I love. If you're this tall, then I love you. If you're this successful, then I love you. If you're if you got this kind of a profession, this kind of a house, this kind of a car, if you're this, if you're that, if this, then I love you, right? Then my love is there. Then you got the because type of love. Because you're this, I love you. Because you're successful, I love you. Because you come from this kind of background, I love you. Because you have this family, I love you. Because you have this kind of a job, house, profession, whatever it may be. Because I love you. Can you guys hear that noise in the background? Sharon, can you hear that? Sorry, that's my dryer. Maybe I should have turned her off. But because this, then I love you. The third kind of love is in spite type of love. Oh no, is it annoying? Hopefully it's not annoying. Hopefully it's not. I should have turned it off. I don't know why I didn't. I'm so immune to it now. Like I said, I was doing a bunch of errands. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not annoying. It's my last load is done. So in spite type of love. In spite of you this, I love you. It doesn't matter at all. In spite of you being successful, in spite of you being tall, being short, being rich, being poor, in spite of all that, I love you. That's the real type of love. I'm gonna go even be beyond that and say that's godly type of love. That no matter what, in spite of anything, he loves you. Can you love somebody else like that? In spite, no matter what? That's a tough one, right? I had to think about that a little bit. No matter what, like, no matter what. That's like pure type of love, right? I think that's very special. So you got three types: the if, the because, and the in spite. Now, a question for you is this: if I had to, if I were to ask you, raise your hand, or drop in the comments I, if you would want in spite type of love in your life. I mean, how many people would raise their hands or type in I in the comments? Sharon, who else joined us? I see the numbers go up and down. I just don't know who joins and who leaves and who comes and who goes and all that stuff. So if I were to ask you, what type of love would you want? Yes, right? What type of love would you want in your life? You would probably say fairly, I mean, it's probably fair to say you would want in spite type of love, right? You would want somebody to love you in spite of all your flaws, in spite of all your past, in spite of all your failures, in spite of all your little annoying things, right? You want somebody like that. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to give in spite type of love as well? Now, before you say yes, think about it. Think about what I just asked, okay? I know you want that. I get it, okay? Because you want to have all the flaws in the world, all the past, all the failures, all everything. You want somebody to accept you like that, right? But are you willing to do that for somebody else? Like, yeah. Really think about it. In spite of anything that they maybe, I'm gonna go really bad. Maybe they have a really dark past. Maybe they were into drugs, and you're not even like your whole family, and you've never even smoked in your life. Team Money, where are you at? Right? Maybe they come from a background that they cheated on their past relationship, right? And you know that. Maybe they come from a really bad abused child. Yeah, that's funny, right? I mean, maybe they have anger issues. Maybe they have drinking issues, drug problems. Maybe they're workaholic. Maybe they're just I'm gonna throw myself in there, a clean freak. Maybe they are just all this stuff. Before you say, yeah, oh yeah, I can give in spite type of, oh yeah, no problem. I can give in spite type of love. I love when people say that, right? And when it gets to the part where the in spite it's supposed to apply, it's like adios. Before you say, oh yeah, no problem, I'll give in spite type of love. Okay? I'm not talking about the big things that you forgive and give love. No. Those, I get it. I'm talking about the little tiny little things that annoy the heck out of you. And then after 10 years, you're like, this whole in spite type of love? Yeah, I'm out. After 2 years, oh yeah, you know this in spite type of love? Yeah, I'm out. After 20 years, after 3 months, whatever it may be. I love how people say, oh yeah, no problem. I'll give in spite type of love because I'm just an angel, you know? I'm just such a given person. I just wish I could find somebody like that. Seriously. Can I call you guys out? Well, I just did anyway. Like, what a... I laugh at those stuff. I'm sorry. You may think I'm... How about we come close? How about you don't brag about you giving in spite type of love? And how about you just like come close? Can you even come close? Or are you mostly stuck in because mode? And you're in a denial that you give this in spite type of love. I know this is a late live and you're probably gonna go to bed after this. Hopefully this makes you think. Please, stop with all this stuff that you give in spite type of love and oh God, I just wish by golly, osmosis, this person would come into my life and give me that kind of love. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Sharon. Can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you anyway. This is gonna get even harder. Most of you wouldn't even last a week if somebody fed you your own type of love. Most of you wouldn't even last a day if somebody gave you your type of love, the one you give. If somebody gave you that, you wouldn't even last one day. It's real talk. And some of you actually know that to be true. That's even worse. That's like even worse. To know that's true and still not act upon it. Like that's like not even cool. And some of you know that's true. You don't have to admit it. I know this is a tough one to admit. I know it's probably not what you expected this Sunday night. But I wanted to, it's a hard message. I get it. But it's true. I'm throwing myself in there. I can't give that type of love. Before someone can even say they know love. What I'm getting into is the only in spite love that you can get. I mean, maybe T Money and I can agree on this. Is the love that comes from the above. I mean, in spite. You can be from Yale or jail. You could be from that's not mine. That's my mentor's John Melton. He came up with that line, but I love it. I'm gonna use it here. You could be from Yale or jail. You could be a drug addict. You could be a prostitute. You could be whatever the heck you. In fact, the worse you are, the more love you're gonna get. Can you do that in your relationship? Seriously. Remember, in spite love, right? Before you trip out and say, yeah, oh yeah, I can give in spite love. Can you do that? Because I mean, the man above, that's what he does. You know, you could be whatever the heck you are, but you can't do that in a relationship. The guy makes a mistake once, the gal makes a mistake once, it's over. It's like, right? You can't. That's not the type. Listen, let's just admit the type of love that we give. Also admit that we're selfish because we want in spite type of love, but we can't give that ourselves. There's no way. There's no way you could give in spite type of love. No way. No way. So stop saying all this stuff that, oh, I love you no matter what. Really? I love that line. Can I tell you? When a girl tells me that, because I've heard that, obviously, several times. When a girl tells me that, I love hearing that line. Oh, I love you no matter what. I mean, I don't see anybody around me right now. So there's a matter what. I just love how people just love to throw that no matter what. They gotta eliminate that no and just say matter what. Actually, it does matter what. I love you because I love you if. There's no in spite. There's no I love you regardless. There's no such thing. Folks, stop denying it. I know some of you are gonna hate me for this. Literally. But stop being in this la la land. Okay? Here, earth, reality, hello. Your love that you give to people, and you can let this marinate, okay, and just kind of, the love you give to people. I don't burp. The do I? I don't burp. The love you give to people. I can tell you this. The love you, again, this comes from love, okay? It comes from the heart. Don't hate me. You can if you want to. The love you give to people, your significant other, your whoever you give your love to, it always has a condition to it. There's no such thing as unconditional love. There's always a condition to it. Now, maybe those conditions are not a lot. Maybe they're, but there's no such thing as, oh, unconditional love. You can beat me up every night and, hang me by my ankles and, are you serious right now? Listen to me. Stop living in this la-la land of in spite type of love, unconditional type of love. Listen to me. You don't give that. So don't ask for that. Don't. Stop. See, that's not a fair trade. You want that from people, from your coworkers, from your job, from your boss, from your significant other, your spouse, your brother, your sister, your mom, dad, your neighbor. You want all that. You want in spite type of love. You forget to take the garbage back inside and the neighborhood stinks. You want that in spite type of love. You don't want your neighbor to say, what a retard. You know what? This guy just has no common sense. You don't want that. You want in spite type of love. But do you give that? So how selfish is that? How selfish is that? When you don't give that, but you want that. Is your love unconditional? Is your love absolutely unconditional? Means there's absolutely zero conditions attached to it, like zero. Stop asking for this unconditional, in spite type of love, because that, the only combo, the only in spite type of love and unconditional love that you have is heavenly love. Now, you may believe that, you may not believe that. That's totally okay with me. But there's no earthly unconditional love. There's no human being that will love you unconditionally. I haven't met anyone like that. There's just no such thing. It's just like, it's so out there, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like you can reach it. So I'd rather say somebody to me, you know what, I love you, but if you do this, I won't be with you. Maybe I'll love you, but I won't be with you. Man, how awesome is that? Oh my God. Hallelujah. Versus, oh, I love you unconditionally, and I want you to love me unconditionally. It's like, what the? Listen to me, my love's got conditions. You do crap, I'm not gonna love you. What the hell? Like, what's wrong with you? Of course. Now the basics got, you know what I mean? But you can get close. You can kind of move your scale into the in spite type of love. There are people that are so pure. Yes. I couldn't think of that, dude. I could not think of the thank you. I knew the message. I just couldn't think. I'm horrible at these things, but I knew the message. But there are people that are so pure-hearted, so full of love and gratitude that no matter what you do to these people, they'll still love you and they'll still cheer for you. They may not stick around you that long, right? But there are people like that. It's not simple to get there. Oh, now I can tell the difference. That's shut off. Oh, thank goodness. But I'm almost done. So I'm asking you, ask for what you can give. If you can give unconditional love, then you have every right to ask for it. I mean, ask for what you can give. Don't ask for anything extra, because how's that a fair trade? It's not a fair trade. And those things don't work out anyway. Team Money, dropping it like it's hot. What are you doing up, brother man? Don't answer that question. Thanks for being up. But yeah, so anyway, I think I destroyed that topic of unconditional love and in spite that, like, I hear that and it's like, oh God, here we go again. Please stop. Like, stop it. Like, that's, I mean, that's funny. Anyway, ask for what you can give. That's it. And that should be a good practice. You know, just ask for what you can give. If you can give, like I said, you got every right to ask for it. If you can't, then don't ask for it. Because not, anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I literally thought this live is going to be like 8 minutes. It's definitely more than 8 minutes. Some of you guys have messaged me, like Billy Graham wife was asked if she had ever thought of divorcing Billy. She replied, divorce, no murder. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's the best. No way. Did he? She did? I never knew that. That's hilarious. T-Money, that's really funny. Oh my God. That's funny. That's actually funny. Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that's actually really funny. It's funny because it's her, you know what I mean? So thanks, Sharon. Thanks, I appreciate it. I really thought this was gonna be like 8 minutes. It's like 3 points, boom, boom, boom. But I took it somewhere that it just went there. Drop your thoughts, your comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. If you think this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Oh, I was gonna say this. A few of you guys have let me know that my lives lately have been very different. So, and so that's cool, I guess. But you guys have really, like, some of you have really enjoyed the last couple weeks, actually. I've really changed things up. So thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys are in for my reels this week. Stay tuned. You guys are gonna get a kick out of them. So with that being said, until tomorrow when we do it all over again, much love.